Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be analyzing the characters and the roles that each character play in the play titled Coming Home by Athol Fugard. Please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that when the video on the themes in the play is uploaded, you will get notified. We are going to start with the character Veronica Jonker. Veronica Jonker is a young lady living with her grandfather Oprah in the village of New Bethesda in Karoo region of South Africa. She had a great ambition, and after her high school education, she decided to go to Cape Town to go and pursue her dream of becoming a great singer, a musician with global influence. So she traveled from the village to Cape Town, and she made every effort to become a successful musician in Cape Town. Unfortunately, she was frustrated and her music career nosedived. She was not successful in the music career, and she got depressed and indulged in prostitution and alcoholism. She got drunk several instances in the play, and she had a boyfriend who is a Mozambican migrant worker, and the boyfriend was killed during the xenophobic attack in South Africa. And Veronica was not successful even in the prostitution. She was not successful in the music. She was not successful in her prostitution adventure. As a result of that, she planned to return to her village, New Bethesda, to go and start a new life by having the ambition, the intention to marry her childhood friend called Alfred Whitboy. So she had a child, a 4-year child called Manager. And her plan was that because during the prostitution, Veronica has contracted HIV. And she got the knowledge that she's not going to survive, and she's not going to come out of the sickness. So she's going to die. The HIV is going to kill her. And at that time, it was, though they were antiretroviral drug, but it was difficult to access them because the government of Thabo Mbeki, during the setting of the play, did not distribute free antiretroviral drug for those who have contracted HIV. In fact, in South Africa then in 2009 when the play was set, at that time, having HIV is a shameful thing, and they even consider it as a personal shame rather than responsibility of the government to take care of them. And as a result of that, Veronica Jonker began to give herself self-medication. She indulged in self-medication and decided to be taking plantain and vitamin to cushion the effect and the pains arising from the HIV in her body. So, also, we realized that her determination to get married to Alfred was unflinching, and she decided to return to the village. And when she returns, she began to make friends with her friend before. Alfred was her playmate, her childhood friend, and also classmate in the school. In fact, she even cheated in exam because of Alfred once, according to what she narrated. So her determination to get married to Alfred was that so that Alfred can take care of her son when she dies. And shockingly, even though Alfred was a very religious person, Alfred accepted to get married to her. So we realized that she was a very determined woman. Another character in the play is Opa. He is the grandfather of Veronica, a very hard-working farmer in the South African arid Karoo region, in the village of New Bethesda. He does not have much possession when he died. He died when Veronica was away in the Cape Town. And Oprah do not have much possession. He has a farm feed and also a shack, which we can refer to as his home. So after his death, Alfred was the one taking care of the feed and even the house until Veronica returns. So another character is Alfred Whitboy. Alfred is a childhood friend of Veronica, a playmate of Veronica. They have been friends from when they were children to when both of them attended high school. And Alfred was a very introvert person, having a very small dream. His ambition was to get a bicycle which has a horn, a red bicycle, so that he can ride around the town. So that was his major dream. And when we compare his dream to that of Veronica, Veronica had the dream of becoming a global musician, a musician with global influence. So you can see that both of them, even though they attended the same school, they have different dreams. So Alfred was living with the mother, and Alfred also, when Veronica returned from the city, was no longer a child. He was also a middle-aged man, and Veronica was even telling him that, okay, he may not see another woman that will have interest in him. And Alfred was not a womanizer. Alfred do not have a girlfriend, do not have a wife until Veronica returns. And when Veronica returns, we realize that Alfred accepted to marry Veronica. And the Alfred do not even have much knowledge of the HIV and AIDS, because in one of the acts, he asks Veronica whether the sickness has any cure. The Veronica told him that he does not have a cure. So Veronica married to Alfred, and then Alfred took the responsibility of taking care of Veronica and Veronica's son with her. So, and he was also concerned because the son of Veronica resent Alfred, as he do not respect Alfred much, and how he can be able to manage the son after Veronica died was a major concern to Alfred in the play. Another character is Manage. Manage is the 4-year-old son of Veronica. Manage, when he returned to the village with the mother, was 4 years, and his father was a Mozambican, a migrant worker. His father was killed during the xenophobic attack in South Africa. Xenophobic attack occur frequently in South Africa. It is a form of attack where the indigenous of South Africa, especially the black South Africans, began to chase or kill, wound other people from African continent that are not citizens of South Africa, chasing them away from the country and claiming that those who immigrated to South Africa have taken over their jobs, have taken over their properties. So I wonder how such happened, because so many of them do not want to work, and those who migrated to South Africa to work were being considered as exploiters by the South Africans, especially the black South Africans. So also in the second half of the play, we realized that Alfred was more concerned of how can he take care of Manage, who resent him, who do not give him much respect, and do not appreciate his good gesture to the mother, Veronica, and also to Manage himself. So we also realize that Manage, the mother does not want him to go to the hand of the authority after she died. And that was why the mother was so determined to return to the village, get married to Alfred, so that Alfred can assume the responsibility of the stepfather of Manage. And that was really played out well. The game that Veronica planned played out well because Alfred accepted to take good care of the son. Another character is Manage's father. Much was not said about him in the play. Or we are told that he is a Mozambican migrant worker who was killed during the xenophobic attack in South Africa. His death made Veronica to be depressed. Veronica was so depressed, worried, and concerned. And coupled with the sickness, with the HIV that Veronica was passing through, it seems all hope was lost for her, and she has to return to the village to find a solace. Because in the city she was becoming so lonely, and at the same time, people began to avoid her because of the status of her sickness, because she was already HIV positive. And as a result of that, coming home to New Bethesda also was not only to get married to Alfred, but also to find a solace in which she will be able to have somebody that will take good care of her, that can even interact with her. And that was why Veronica Jonker returns to the village. So Manage's father, unfortunately, became a victim of what has been happening in South Africa. And apart from in the play, there are several Africans that have become become victims of xenophobic attack in South Africa. Many Africans from Nigeria, from Uganda, from several other African countries, in which the South Africans decide to chase them away and claiming that they are in their country to exploit them. So these are some of the major characters. These are the major characters in the play. So in our subsequent video, we are going to be discussing the major themes and subject matter in the play. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you get notified when the video on the themes and literary devices used in the play are uploaded. Have a good day. Thank you.